mind in regarding choices they made in regard to employment, entertainment, pursuing a career in full-time service rather than making a secular job their main purpose in mind. So here we have first Brother Solomon and Brother Levenbauer. Let's start with Brother Solomon. You had to make special adjustments regarding worldly thinking or the spirit of the world. What was it?
One of the big adjustments that I had to make was that growing up, my line of communication with my dad wasn't the best. So I didn't always listen to or obey him the way that I should have.
How did you overcome that?
Well, it takes a lot, but what I try to remember is the scriptural thought at Proverbs 23, verse 24 and 25, which in part states, the father of the righteous one will without fail be joyful. So I've had to readjust my thinking and try now always to make my parents happy and not to make such a burden for them to have me with them.
Okay. You serve as a regular pioneer, and you told me before you started pioneering, your relatives tried to put pressure on you. What was it exactly?
Yes, I had one relative that he always pressured me to go to college, to get a better education, so that later on in life I could have a better job. And he told me to do this while I'm young, so that when I'm older I wouldn't regret it. And it seemed almost every single day he told me these same things. But I told him this wasn't the option for me. But instead, the ministry was most important in my life. And so finally, after a while, he got the point and left me alone.
Fine. As a pioneer, you have less materially. How do you cope with that?
Well, it can be tough sometimes because many of my friends have good jobs, so they make good money. They have nice cars and they have nice things materially, while myself, sometimes I don't even have a car to drive of my own. So it can be tough. But what helps me is my association, to be around those who are in a similar situation, who are very content with life, and who find an extreme amount of joy of serving Jehovah and putting Him first in their lives.
Thanks for sharing.